It's just the amount of things that people, and they're not constantly down thwarting people who are politics. It sickens me how, and that's what I think is the biggest thing is people who really wanted to get into politics really don't have to get paid as much, because it's not about getting paid. It's about branding the world. It's about understanding your and saying I believe in this world, and I really think that it makes me angry. And I'm able to see that now. To see that the anxiety and all those other different things came from, I thought the world was going to end literally 2 weeks ago, probably. Like, that's where most of my anxiety even comes from. Is thinking that this world is just going to upend itself, and people aren't going to think alike, and people aren't going to realize that after all the shit's gone, it's like they needed that to begin with. They needed a silence or a solace to begin with, and realize that it was there the whole time, and they didn't have to upend their entire society to be able to realize some certain truth. Being a patriot is not about wanting to stand up and constantly fight for things that are happening, but to realize and understand that they're happening, and realize that that people can really get behind an idea and not have that idea completely and utterly destroy their lives. No matter what it is, no matter how it is, it has to be honest and good. Whatever evil is, whatever people are saying is evil or anything, it's just a facade. It's all just a facade. It can make a difference in their lives and make them realize that we're not that bad, and we don't. And no, we go behind Trump because Trump's the one that's making the decision. And no, he's a fucking celebrity, dude. That's what this is all about. It's all about somebody's fucking career. And it pisses me off that it has to be about that instead of actually making fucking shit happen. I may not be that good at this game, but I'm good at something. I'm good at realizing the truth. That it doesn't matter how many times it fails, because it's not about winning. It's about making things happen slowly and making sure people get where they need to get and go where they need to go in order to be able to feel free. That's what matters. That's what really matters. And be able to make them not just feel free, but have the things that they need in order to be able to survive. We can't go like this. We can't. I'm sorry. We can't make these people starve. No matter what they believe, no matter how they believe it, it's just, you can't live like that. You can't live like that and actually survive when other people are fucking starving. And it's not about money. It's not about resources. It's about the fact that people are denying those resources as a fucking default. And that's the point. Is you have to find loopholes to be able to make sure those people can get what they need to get. It's not about laws. It's not about that. It's about ideas. It's about making sure that those people don't fucking hate us for the rest of their lives because their entire family starved and they were the only one that can have food. It's about not having another fucking Israel. It's about having It's not having another Middle Eastern fucking crazy ass fucking insurgent and saying that, oh, these Chinese people are all working for the government. It's like, let's work it like this. They want to do fucking espionage out in the goddamn open. We can do espionage out in the goddamn open. We can make sure that they can feel free and have luxurious items when they're around us. If they have those luxurious items, then they'll eventually fucking flip. And understand that, yes, you can do that. You can flip agents of people who are constantly and utterly just removing people's freedoms. And then eventually they realize that they're removing people's freedoms for no fucking reason. I'm going to do my first aid kit because that needs to happen because I'm going to die. That's really the realization of what needs to happen. And what really needs to happen is the fact that people don't understand that there's so much out did all this shit to them, but yet they didn't have the power, and they taught Mongolia not to have power. So that's do that same exact things to like so many African Americans, so much so that they literally forgot their own race. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up, because if you think about it, all those things didn't need to fucking happen. You didn't need to put those people in power who you thought were fucking good old boys or some sort of shit, and they just wanted to fucking rape a bitch. For real. Like, you gotta fucking look at these character motherfuckers. These characters that don't fucking look at what the real situation is, what the really real parts are about. Like, all of it. It needs to stop. It really does. And no, and I'm not saying time's up or anything like that. It's like, no, you should have realized this shit before you ever even went into office. Is that all this shit is happening, and because you weren't honest, no one even thought about you. Because you weren't honest, because you didn't think about those things, people didn't care anymore. And it's like everyone doesn't realize that it's the same allegory of like when you're a kid and you believe in Santa and shit like that, and then your older brother or older sister says something about that, and it's just like, it's only because they felt that terrible, retching fucking hurt when they found out it didn't happen, and they don't want that for you, so they try to tell you early on that it's not the real thing. It's not what's really going on. Like, they feel like they're being lied to. My brother didn't speak to my mom for a fucking week. I mean, granted, it's funny as shit right now, but it's kind of terrible if you think about it. But yeah, that's like it's about like that, except you might die or starve after you find out. You know? It's always been like that, and it's always going to be like that if people don't pay attention. Like, you gotta find a loophole, America. You gotta find a loophole to like just realize that it's just too much, and there's gonna be too many people that just die because of no fucking reason. Because of, there wasn't enough food there. Oh, guess it. It's not about money. It's not about that. It's about the loopholes that they put in different things in America that allow us to be able to help people abroad and realize and make them know that America isn't fucking terrible. And it's not a responsibility, but god damn it, it's someone's responsibility. Man. Just wish that things could be better. That this virus didn't mean so much to everyone, and realize that no, it's not someone's specific fault that it happened. It's the fact that there was some sort of virus, it happened, and then it got fucked over. Everyone got fucked over, or something in a lab or in a wet market somewhere. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter where the virus came from. I'm just saying that people are putting too much effort into what it matters to them, or how it matters to them. Like, they're going to come up with some sort of like amazing cure. No, the lab's going to do that. There's labs that do that all the time. So like, it's just the realization of the spot that it hits for me. It makes me wonder why people even think about those things to begin with. It's like it leads into so many different kinds of what is it, like it leads into so many different directions as far as like what is it, I gotta hurry up before my freaking energy drink runs out. hurry up and find a goddamn vehicle. Where's the vehicle at? So realize this, man. Just realize that like people really need stuff, and when they need stuff, they don't need someone telling them. The freaking NAACP in like 2008. I mean, granted, he didn't give that again. Terrible fit for the politics to begin with, because he thought that it. All right, where did it go? Good. Oh, damn it. Is